Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Meri and Janelle Brown are unmarried and open about their respective sex lives after parting from husband Kody Brown. In Us Weekly's sneak peek of Part 4 of the Sister Wives Season 19 One-on-One, Kody's first and second wives tell host Sukanya Suki Krishnan that, while they're not currently seeing or sleeping with anyone, they're both open to the idea, with Janelle even describing herself as a very sexual being. Janelle's statements may surprise some Sister Wives viewers. According to Janelle, Kody frequently made it appear as if she was uninterested in sex, which she said is not the truth. As fans know, Meri and Kody legally and permanently terminated their mess of a marriage in January 2023, leaving Robyn Brown as Kody's only remaining and legal wife, after Janelle confirmed her split from Kody in 2022 and Christine Brown divorced Kody in late 2021. Christine has now remarried, marrying David Woolley in October 2023. While Meri went so far as to seek a spiritual release from Kody through the family's former church following their breakup, she appears to reveal to Suki on Sunday's One-on-One that she has yet to become intimate with another guy, claiming it has been a very long time since she has seen any action. Meri went on to say that her friend, probably her bestie Jen Sullivan, is pressuring her to get back out there, and even jokes about purchasing Meri boxes of protection, despite Meri's insistence that she doesn't need them right now. I'm like, I don't need you to buy for me. Nothing's happening, nothing needs to happen, Meri adds, to which Suki responds, things must happen. Okay, when it's appropriate, Meri responds. As the Ashley previously reported, Meri confirmed on social media in January 2024 that she had been dating Amos Andrews since October 2023. Meri said on Instagram live a month after the relationship began that the two had split up due to hard truths and difficult conversations. She informed followers at the time that while she intended to dip her toes into this dating process again, she felt confident in herself as a single woman. While Janelle has yet to date, she assures Suki and Sister Wives viewers in Sunday's episode that she is not asexual, as Kody occasionally assumed, and misses physical love now that she is no longer married. The hormones are hell when you're single, but it's like you just deal with it or whatever, she jokes. I suspect that someday down the road, if there's somebody else, then that will be part of it. Janelle also reveals that, while she was never into PDA with Kody on Sister Wives, she is a very sexual being, off camera. I'm a Taurus and I'm very earth mama, and I'll just say that, says the actress. Everything earthy, food, wine, sex, all of it. During the Season 18 tell-all, Janelle told Suki that, despite her and Kody's developing problems, no pun intended, there was definitely physical compatibility in their marriage. She also stated that, while she had kept the details of her and Kody's sex life private over the years, it was not because either side was dissatisfied. I'm not someone who goes around blabbing about that, Janelle told me. Those not me. I don't talk about those things. I'll hint at it, but of course, everything was excellent in that aspect. Christine said on Part 2 of the Season 19 One-on-One that there was a lack of true intimacy in her marriage to Kody, alleging that both she and her former spouse were aware that there was something missing. Meanwhile, on an episode of Sister Wives that aired in October, Kody told viewers that all of his previous marriages were bad, when compared to the normal relationship he has with Robyn, insisting that their relationship includes deep emotional intimacy, whereas his first 3 marriages were primarily characterized by arguing. Some people call it F and F, he explained. The second word is battle. Or F and F, where the first word is fight. That doesn't generate intimacy, it merely produces orgasms. Janelle Brown, star of Sister Wives, has spoken out about a dreadful experience she recently experienced. She's grateful she didn't die. Fans were horrified to learn this. They are, however, proud of her for how she handled the situation. Janelle described what happened in detail and expressed gratitude for the experience, despite the difficulty. There is a lot to unfurl and discover. Keep reading to learn more about the problem. Janelle Brown is living her best life after separation. Janelle Brown was previously married to Kody Brown. She was a member of their polygamous relationship alongside Christine, Mary, and Robyn. Christine, Mary, and Janelle, on the other hand, made the decision to leave their marriage and family. They were unhappy and did not live their lives to the fullest. So they mustered the guts to leave him. This was a huge deal. However, after leaving Kody, she has lived her best life. She is spending more time with her children and getting into gardening. She gives personal updates with her admirers and appears to be happier than ever. She shares her horrible experience. I didn't die. Janelle Brown recently had a horrific travel experience. She was unable to catch her flight and had to spend the night in Dallas. I had to spend the night in Dallas last night because my flight arrangements were so disrupted and I couldn't get on a flight that would make it, so I hadn't slept for about 36 hours.
So we stayed the night.
But I believe that if you accomplish that, you will be able to break through the barrier. Like when you miss your first flight, you're like, okay, you can handle this. Okay, you can get through this. So, this week has numerous options for me to expand my trip experiences. I spent the night in Dallas last night and I didn't die, I didn't lose my stuff, and I still got some sleep, so yeah. Janelle seems to have had an intriguing experience in Dallas. Janelle appears to have had a lot of troubles flying. She ended up having to spend the night in Dallas until she could get a flight the next day. Instead of panicking, she remained calm and made sure to get some sleep and not stay awake for hours on end. Fans are relieved that she survived and was able to sleep after such a hard day. What are your thoughts about this? Are you shocked that this happened? Comment below. We'd love to hear your comments on the situation. Despite her breakup from Kody, Sister Wives actress Janelle Brown has amazed many with her strong attitude. Some followers described her as one of the family's wisest members. Her mature response to Kody's brutal treatment of her astonished many observers. However, Janelle recently took to Instagram to hint to mental health issues. Continue reading to see her post. Sister Wives. Janelle Brown calls Kody a narcissist. In the third segment of the tell-all, Janelle made a stunning admission. During her one-on-one interview with Suki, Janelle said that Kody engages in a cycle of love bombing after hurting his wives. She then used a narcissist as an example to support her point. According to the Sister Wives actress, she is not a psychologist, but she sees many similarities between Kody and a narcissist. Janelle went on to state that she is not outright calling Trump a narcissist and that she will let the people decide for themselves. Janelle hints to mental struggles. Janelle Brown recently took to Instagram to post a snapshot of graffiti she had previously encountered. According to the Sister Wives star, it reminded her of her emotional nature, adding, "And we often become so trapped in our circumstances that we label ourselves as being the circumstance we are in." Janelle went on to remark that she appreciates Mel Robbins' statement, "You aren't anxious, you have anxious thoughts," and that a simple shift allows people to breathe emotionally. Janelle also stated that the graffiti reminded her of lines from Simon and Garfunkel's song, "The words of the prophets are written on the subway walls." She kept going. Maybe not the exact interpretation, but I thought it fit. Many fans can connect to Janelle's words. Our struggles may inform us, but they do not shape us. We learn from experience. I adore the graffiti and Simon and Garfunkel. I just saw this on my bike ride this morning and was also moved by it. It's perfect. I'm not underscore, and you can fill in the gap. Hashtag art appreciation. Love. We remind our children, life isn't made up of one-time events. Do not be afraid to reinvent yourself. I admire how you got this profound message and shared it with all of us. Life is extremely difficult for everyone right now, and positivity spreads as much as fear. I encourage you to rethink your perspective on graffiti because it is truly a form of art. Red Heart. Sister Wives. Janelle Brown is making new friends. Janelle Brown expressed her happiness in making new friends. The Sister Wives star recently posted images with two females, claiming that one is an old friend and the other is a new acquaintance who came to her birthday last month. She captioned it, "When you have pals who show up to a birthday vacation, last month, ready to laugh. Tonight I'm glad for friends, old and new." At Christina Henson _AZ, at Angela Mudez. The trio went on a road trip, and many people were relieved to see Janelle making new acquaintances in the aftermath of the family's demise. Janelle has publicly declared that she does not want to be friends with Kody and Robyn, claiming that she simply does not like them. There's no matching knife in the kidney tease. Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy. I love you. My companion and I cracked out when you said, I just don't like them. I adore this so much. Face with tears of joy. Has anyone checked on Kody's other kidney? I'm frightened there's a knife in there. Sister Wives shock bombshell. Mary and Janelle Brown finally open up about their sex lives after Kody, and Janelle fires back at asexual claim. In a move that has Sister Wives fans absolutely floored, Mary Brown and Janelle Brown have decided to break their silence on one of the most taboo topics in the Brown family's complex history, their sex lives with Kody Brown. In a revealing post-divorce sit-down interview, both women opened up like never before, pulling back the curtain on their deeply personal, often painful experiences in plural marriage. But the biggest shock of all came from Janelle, who bluntly denied Kody's longtime insinuations that she was asexual or disinterested in physical intimacy, a label that, according to her, was conveniently used to deflect from his own emotional absence. Let's rewind. For years, Sister Wives viewers speculated about the level of physical and emotional connection between Kody and each of his wives. While Robyn was clearly his top priority, emotionally, spiritually, and yes, sexually, fans saw a growing distance between Kody and his original three wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Christine eventually walked away, famously citing that she couldn't be in a marriage without intimacy. But Mary and Janelle stayed longer, enduring silent suffering behind closed doors. And now they're finally ready to talk about what that was really like. No more filters, no more protecting Kody. Mary, ever the loyal and emotional core of the family, described her experience as one that began with passion but ended in long, slow starvation. Kody and I had a connection early on, she admitted, and for a while it was real. There was love. There was intimacy. But somewhere along the way something shifted, and he never tried to fix it. I was still trying. I was still showing up. But he wasn't. She explained that once Robyn came into the picture, Kody emotionally retreated from everyone else, and the already strained relationship she shared with him flatlined. Mary didn't call it asexual, but she said it felt like being celibate by circumstance, not choice. What hurt the most, Mary said, was being made to feel like she was the problem, that her desire for closeness or her emotional needs were somehow too much or inconvenient. She revealed that at one point, she even tried to initiate therapy to work on their physical intimacy, but Kody wasn't interested in repairing anything. He said he didn't want that with me anymore. And that was it. She was heartbroken, but not shocked, because by then, she says, Robyn had everything he wanted. But the real bombshell came from Janelle, who has often been painted by Kody and even some fans as the practical one, less romantic, less emotional, and less interested in physical affection. For years, this assumption went largely unchallenged. Kody himself had made comments in the past about how their marriage wasn't very physical and hinted that Janelle wasn't wired that way. But now, Janelle is fighting back against that narrative, and her words are hitting hard. Kody liked to say I didn't need intimacy, that I wasn't emotional, that I didn't care about that stuff. Janelle said, clearly frustrated. But the truth is, I did. I do. I just learned not to ask for it because I knew I wouldn't get it. She said that Kody often used her independence as an excuse to withhold affection. He told me I was too strong, too self-sufficient, too non-traditional. But that doesn't mean I didn't want to be touched, or loved, or seen. He turned me into someone asexual in his mind because it was easier than facing the fact that he didn't know how to show up for me. She even revealed that toward the end of their marriage, the intimacy was gone for years, and Kody made no effort to talk about it. He just shut down, she said. And then he started rewriting history, telling the cameras that I didn't care, that I was the one who didn't want him. That's not true. He made that up to justify his own disengagement. Because if he could label me as asexual, It meant he didn't have to admit that he rejected me. Janelle's statement sparked an immediate wave of conversation online. Fans applauded her for pushing back on the harmful stereotype and for standing up for herself after years of quiet loyalty. Many praised her for speaking openly about a topic so often hidden in polygamous families, the emotional and physical toll of being last on your husband's list. Both women said that healing from their experiences has taken time. Meri admitted that it's still hard for her to trust anyone with her body or her heart. "I'm working on it," she said. "I have a lot of emotional trauma that I'm trying to unpack. But I still believe in love. I still want passion. I just want it to be mutual this time." Janelle echoed that, saying she's not dating right now, but she's open to it, and she knows exactly what she wants going forward. "I want someone who makes me feel desired, not tolerated. I want someone who doesn't assume that because I'm a strong woman, I don't need softness too." Their powerful revelations come at a time when Kody is already under scrutiny after the season 19 tell-all, where he admitted to having a new romantic relationship outside of Robyn. Many fans felt that this was yet another example of Kody pursuing what he wants, while leaving his former wives to pick up the emotional wreckage. Now, Meri and Janelle's joint statements are flipping that narrative and holding him accountable for what was really happening behind closed doors. This moment also marks a turning point in the Sister Wives franchise. For years, the show focused on the logistics of polygamy, housing, finances, parenting. But as the emotional threads began to unravel, especially around issues of intimacy and equality, it became clear that the real story was always about the wives finding their voices. And now, more than ever, those voices are crystal clear. Meri and Janelle aren't victims anymore. They're survivors. And by sharing the truth about the emotional and physical abandonment they endured, they're helping other women trapped in similar dynamics realize that they're not alone, and they deserve more. What's next for these two? Meri says she's focusing on healing, therapy, and rebuilding her confidence. "I'm taking it day by day," she said. "But I'm not going back to that place of silence ever again." Janelle is focusing on family, travel, and rediscovering joy in her body and mind. "I feel alive again," she shared. "I didn't realize how numb I had become until I left." In breaking their silence, Meri and Janelle have done more than just tell their truth. They've rewritten their legacy. No longer defined by Kody's indifference, they are now women who have reclaimed their voices, their worth, and yes, their right to be loved fully, body and soul. And in doing so, they've given Sister Wives one of its most powerful moments yet, one that will echo far beyond the Brown family drama. Sister Wives Janelle Brown shares horrible experience. "I didn't die, but I thought I might." Her rawest revelation yet stuns fans. In one of the most shocking, vulnerable, and unforgettable moments in Sister Wives history, Janelle Brown has shared what she describes as a horrible experience that nearly broke her, emotionally, mentally, and even physically. In a raw, tear-filled confession during a recent interview tied to her 2025 detox and personal transformation journey, Janelle finally opened up about a traumatic period of her life that she's never fully spoken about before. Her words, "I didn't die, but I thought I might," hit like a lightning bolt, confirming what fans have long suspected. Janelle's time in the Brown family was more painful, isolating, and emotionally damaging than viewers could have ever imagined. For years, Janelle was considered the quiet, practical, and emotionally steady member of the plural marriage, the one who made things work behind the scenes. She raised her children, managed the family finances, and never complained on camera. But according to Janelle, behind the curtain of stoic strength was a woman deeply exhausted by years of sacrifice, rejection, and silence. And now, she's ready to talk about what really happened. It all came to a head during what she now refers to as her breaking year, a stretch of months in late 2022 and early 2023 when everything around her began to collapse. Her marriage with Kody was unraveling rapidly. Communication was non-existent. Affection was long gone. And as she puts it, "Every day felt like I was surviving a battlefield where I was the only one unarmed." Janelle recalled one particularly painful day when she was sitting alone in the RV on Coyote Pass. It was freezing. The heater broke again. The generator kept cutting out. And I was sitting there on the floor, wrapped in a blanket, sobbing, she revealed. Kody hadn't called in days. None of the kids were nearby. I remember thinking, if something happened to me tonight, nobody would even know until the morning. That's when it hit me. I wasn't just alone. I was abandoned. Her voice cracked as she shared that in that moment, a dark thought crossed her mind. What if this is it? What if this is how I go, cold, forgotten, in the middle of land I helped pay for? She says she didn't want to die, but she couldn't stop the feeling that she might. I wasn't suicidal, she clarified. But the numbness was terrifying. The idea that I could disappear, and it wouldn't matter, that broke me.